I saw Bill Gates's face, and I heard we prophesy in part. The Lord said, Bill Gates, world leader, farmlands built upon lies, exposure is coming. Then he said, what are they putting in your meat? I saw cows. I heard technology. Technology will expand. And then the Lord said cow dung. I don't know what that means, but he said cow dung. Then I heard land expenditure through meat, new creation. I saw chickens.
We are back with a new lab-grown chicken that was just approved for sale in the U.S. Could be headed to your dinner plate. Devin Dwyer has the details. Good morning, Devin.
Hey, good morning, George. Americans ate 75 billion pounds of red meat and chicken last year. But what if some of that meat was not raised on farms, but instead of high-tech facilities? Scientists say that could be good for the environment and your health, and soon it could be on menus and store shelves.
This morning, the USDA has approved cell-cultivated meat to be sold to the public for the first time.
So that's where it all starts, just a few cells.
Two cultivated meat producers now getting the green light to begin commercially selling their chicken, not raised on a farm, but in a facility. The meat is grown using real animal cells and large bioreactors fed with nutrients. I recently got a tour of California-based Upside Foods, the nation's first and largest cultivated meat producer.
You're making chicken in there.
Yeah, so if you look at this is approximately a 200+ liter tank. And we take cells from a chicken or an egg. It takes 2 weeks to grow the equivalent of one chicken, 1,000 chickens, or 100,000 chickens.
So you're saying in this factory, you can make more meat faster and cleaner than an average farmer?
Well, ultimately, yes.
The company says cell-cultivated meat could help feed the world's booming population using a fraction of the land and water of animal farming and help reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
You might want to check the label the next time you buy chicken at your grocery store, because it might have come from a lab backed by Bill Gates. If you guessed Bill Gates for your lab-grown meat, if Bill Gates was on your lab-grown meat bingo card, then you win the night.
Okay. Do you picture this like in Star Wars, where she like 1/4 portion, and then she puts water in it?
Yeah,
becomes big.
Disgust. That's what I picture, and that's actually what it is. We're going to show you some video of this in a second here. That it might have come from lab. The meat that you buy at the grocery store might have come from a lab backed by Bill Gates instead of a farm. This story might leave you questioning the very essence of our food supply. Over the past few days, the United States Department of Agriculture, the kids call it the USDA for short, has just approved the sale of lab-grown meat from not one, but two companies funded by Bill Gates. That's right, folks. The man who wants to control every aspect of our lives is now trying to dictate what we eat. The two companies that just won approval are company number one called Good Meat. The company number two is Upside Foods.
Okay, then I seen a vision of KFC. Seen a vision of KFC. And the Lord said, manufactured demons. He said, processed meat. Do not eat meat. I saw shrimp. Then he said that the seafood isn't good either. Then he said, and I was like, Lord, really? Are you really saying this? Because I want to eat my chicken, you know? And then he's like, so me going back and forth with him about this, he's like, where do you think the sources of meat come from? Then he said, they're produced in a factory, not from me. Manufacturally made. They compromise the meat. Then he said, steward my sheep. And then I seen Perdue, you know, like the chicken brand Perdue. I seen Perdue, and he said manufactured meat, bioengineered